Why is no one speaking?
Because you're not saying anything. Because you're meant to introduce everyone. And
Am I meant to introduce? Alright. Welcome to the Within Twitch Guidelines Intoxicated podcast. We have beautiful Denny, Dali, also very beautiful, and then a cunt on the end, Winter.
fuck you, you fucking slag.
Yeah. Not my fault, it's your pronouns. Alright.
That's true, to be fair.
Alright. So should we get started with the first question? If I can remember what it is, give me a second.
So this is the part where you
I'm
have
very
your
good at my
shit.
job.
Yeah, so you have your tab open
Yeah.
on the side for you, okay? So you can auto.
I'm here.
You got it?
Yeah. So, Denny, Dali, where are you guys from, and what do you do in real life?
Ladies first.
Okay. I'm from Italy. I'm living more or less near Milan, 1 hour out from Milan, more or less in the north of Italy. And in real life, I'm VR, AR developer with game engine or something like this, and user interface designer.
Cool.
I didn't actually know that you did like AR and VR development
I-
in real life. I didn't fucking know that. That feels like something that I should have known.
When in the company we have some project like this, I'm the responsible of the project and the developer. It's a period with not so much work on VR, sadly. And so my mainly work at the moment is just design interface, but in web and mobile application.
Okay,
But
so
yeah,
do you do a lot with UX
virtual
and UI
reality
design?
will come back. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
UI, UX.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Right, Denny, top that.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to top that. So I'm from Austria, but I'm not Austrian. I was born in Slovenia, but my origins are from like ex-Yugoslavia, which is like not even a country anymore. It dissolved in 1990s when I was 50 years old.
Yeah, Denny's old, guys. Full disclaimer there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in Austria for the last 10 years, and when COVID hit here, yeah, everything was how to say, the same as all over the whole world. I presume
Fucked.
everything was
I
closed.
think that's the word you're looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, and I got into VR, but in my real life, like we have an own family restaurant which I take care of. The most busiest months are in summer. Therefore, I am more or less always AFK in summer from anything related VR, except today I tried to make an exception to come on your show because I value you guys both. So that's me.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Denny.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. That's really cool. You so you have like your own family business, and
Yeah.
do you have like kids, and do they work there as well?
Do we have kids that work in the restaurant?
Yeah.
No kids, but if then like students, so I hardly describe them as kids, but more or less like teenagers.
No, I meant
18.
like, sorry, I gotta be careful with how I word things. I meant like do your like kids like do you have children like that work for? I don't know if you have kids. Okay, that's one.
I don't have kids.
You don't have kids. Okay, all right. That completely voids my second question.
Yeah. At least not that I know of. But yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Man's well travelled.
Yeah. I'm stalling.
You can't say that you're stalling as a stalling mechanism.
You guys made some nice questions, so I understand the importance of. keeping it in order.
Well, to be fair, we don't actually mind too much if you go off track. Like that's totally fine. If you want to go on a rant about bloody whatever the hell you want, you can.
Yeah.
And we'll
Yeah.
try and just guide you onto the questions if they come up. But like, don't worry about the order or anything. It's just
Okay.
yeah, just
Yeah.
Fuze is going through like 10 tabs trying to find the fucking next question right now, scrolling through the whole of the dark web.
All right, so Deli and Dali, quite basic names, but where did you get the inspiration from? Where did that name come from? Is it an old name? Did it come from a game or like an old generation, anything? Or is it just random?
Go ahead, Dali.
Oh, okay. Repeat the question.
Well, basically,
How did you get your
how
name?
did you came up with your name? Yeah.
How did you come?
In population one or in virtual
Yeah.
reality in
Yeah.
general?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
The
mean,
one
your
that you have
name's
now. I
Dali,
think it's
like
the same one.
yeah, like
Oh, the
Yeah.
name. Okay. I started with Dalila P. I started with it's my name, real name, and the first letter of my surname in real life because I did the account for my thesis at university and not for game. So I didn't think about a gamer name or something like this. Just my name, and I did the account. And it was funny in population one because everyone said my name in a different way. Someone Delilah, someone Dahlia, someone. No one said the name in the right way except Italian. And it was funny because I could understand the nationality of someone just
based off how they said your name.
said the name. Yeah, UK was Dahlia, and Americans was Delilah, and Dalila for France. And yeah, was.
Did you ever get confused between like Australian and UK people?
I don't know actually.
Or do you not know many Australians?
No, probably not.
Oh, you need to go talk to Creamy. You need to go get Creamy to say your name. That's what you need to do.
like
yeah,
the
anyway,
accent.
was crazy, and but I understood Dali was so easy for everyone. So talking with a friend was the first time we talked about ChatGPT, the AI. And I tried to explain something, I don't remember what, and my friend said, yeah, okay, stop, how can I say it in English? Stop elaborating, something like this is the word we have to say to ChatGPT to stop to talk. No, he's not said shut up, but stop elaborating or something like this. Because I talk it like an AI because I talk it just so much, and from that moment start the joke about Dali GPT and not Chat GPT.
Oh,
And
so that's where it
I
came
changed
from.
the name. Yeah,
I did always wonder where the GPT came. I thought it was just you being edgy, to be honest. I thought you were like, oh, this is cool. Like, this sounds cool. AI is the new thing.
GPT, yeah, it's something close to AI. Is a kind of AI, the GPT. So I'm Dali GPT at the moment, and I like it.
Yeah, it's a good name. I like it. Denny, how about you?
My name came from my. I was also creative like Delilah, Dali, and used my name that people called me when I was like smaller. Basically, the last time when I was playing video games, like 60 years ago, something like that. Kidding again, but
Longer than
basically
that
they
now.
called me. They called me
I was
I
shocked it
Denny.
was
hear you
60.
double, Danny. Probably you have
I
double mic.
muted myself.
Okay.
So they called me Denny. It comes from my real name, Dennis. So yeah, and then I also had some funny stories, like Dali said about the pronunciation when I came into pop. People were like, Deny. Is it Denny or Deny? Why isn't it with two N's, like the Denny's, a famous restaurant in the US? Said
Fucking
I just
Americans and
made it
food,
like
bro.
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure before I knew you, I called you Deny for a very long time, and then I switched to
Yeah.
Denny when I knew.
Yeah, I
But
know. It was funny to me that. So I was like, then I started noticing like the people that I played a lot with called me Denny, and the ones that I didn't play a lot with, or here and there, Deny. So I thought, oh my God, they I kind of may have a name for friends, and Deny was a name for the people that I didn't play a lot with. We're not that close, let's say. Then when I got Steam, I let my creativity play,
Yeah,
going
we
from
see that.
denying,
Yeah,
denial.
yeah, we've seen.
Yeah. Or sometimes
Yeah,
just
just
come into the lobby with some random ass fucking name, like Daddy
yeah,
Denny, like something
exactly,
like that.
Oh
exactly.
my god.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for my
Mhm.
name.
So
Uh,
both of your names are relatively like just well they are just based off your real names, aren't they? Like then there's no. See, I would never have guessed that with both your names either. Like they don't.
Wait, are you trying to say Winter is nothing to do anything with your real name?
Winter's not winter. Ugh.
Oh my god.
It's crazy, isn't it? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
I mean, my real name is Fuze. I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah,
his real
I
name's
don't
Fuse. Yeah,
I
his
kind of
dad's like,
thought that.
yo,
I'm not gonna
Fuse, get
lie.
your bitch ass downstairs. You
know.
know,
I'm not
that's
gonna
it.
lie. I
Yeah.
kind of thought for Fuse that has to do something with his real name.
No,
And then I saw you
Yeah,
go.
none at all.
No?
nope.
No.
It's not as bad as mine, but well, actually, it is. I was gonna say mine and Fuse probably. So my real name's Ryan, right? There's no correlation whatsoever.
No
Yeah,
way.
like
No
zero fucking
way.
correlation whatsoever to
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. There's only one Ryan in the game, and that name is already
Yeah,
taken.
exactly.
So
Well, I mean, I've to be fair, I've had the
Yeah.
name Winter since I was like 10 online. Like it's just been my online like profile since I was
okay.
little baby. It came from actually I was really obsessed with do you know the character from Marvel, the Winter Soldier with the metal arm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course. Yeah.
it came from that originally, but and I kind of was like, we can't steal that. We got,
Yeah, okay.
neating it up, and then Winter was born, and that's it. I've been Winter
Okay.
since.
What about you, Fuse?
You don't have to dox yourself, Fuse, by the way.
Yeah, my name. No. My name's Patrick. So I'm
Patrick.
Irish, and that's the Patrick. Yeah, Patrick. But again, I'm the same with Winter. My name before was like Fusions and stuff like that, but like
Ah.
when I was 10, I came up with a random name and just stuck with it. I kind of shortened it and stuff. But
Yeah, it feels like everyone's name
just
gets like
always stuck
sanded
with
down over
Fuse.
time, then it into like this little thing that everyone
Yeah.
kind of agrees is like, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
We all go by this now. So
Yeah, I don't know what are we gonna do with our pal, everybody baby daddy. He needs to start.
yeah, he
working
needs to.
first.
Yeah, maybe we just need like all
Yeah.
baby. Yeah, that's it. And then maybe we can get just to baby, and then maybe we just go to B.
Over time, the evolution
Yeah.
of the names, from the longer
Just go
ones
down.
to the short and certain ones. Yeah.
It'll be like it'll go down all the way to B, and then it'll actually go down to an I. We'll get rid of this part of the B, and it'll just be an I, and then it'll just be like a
Yeah.
dot. That'll be it.
Uh,
That's the progression.
Oh yeah.
So bad going.
Oh no, aggro's
Okay.
in chat. That's not
I
good.
am. I know, aggro's in chat. I'm worried.
Funny enough,
Alright.
I'll share this in Agro's name because he's in the chat.
Yeah.
Agro's name originates also from his real name. I said it once by accident in our chats, in our DMs. He's like, that's my real surname. I was like, oh my god. So it has to do something with his name.
Yeah,
But if
don't
he
dox
comes on
him.
the show,
Yeah, don't dox him. But yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. I said if he comes to the show, it's up to him to.
Yeah, Denny, I thought Denny was
put it
about to
out
go.
there.
No
Yeah, and his
spoilers.
IP address is.
So, Hamburg Street. No, I'm just
Yeah,
yeah.
street number 69.
Yeah.
So, I think we're going to shift topics a little bit from the names.
Are you speaking to me? Whatever. Okay. Yes, yes, we are. So the people who don't know you, you own or run Clans League. How did Clans League become to be? Because I mean I heard before I joined Prime, Clans League was a big thing and people was running like IFF and all them teams were interested.
Mhm.
And now it's huge. It's one of the main
Well, I
leagues.
think I think
everyone's in.
right now it's
The-
the only successful Legions server, or like anything like that. Legions and War just aren't a thing in
Yeah,
comp
yeah.
without you guys, right?
True.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so
Uh,
how did
okay. I'll
You
kick it off.
started.
It started basically, I think, Um, what is it now? Wait, 224, 223. So it started in the spring of 222. You might somewhat remember it, Fuse, because that's the summer when we started organizing friendly wars. Back then, when I was in THC,
Yeah.
we were organizing friendly wars against all the clans that are or not even exist anymore back then and now. And it kind of snowballed into this because it was first off, we had like we faced off. I think the first ever war that I know between any clan. Everyone was always fighting in pubs, 3v3 plus five other
Mm.
teams. I don't know, random pub people. And then at one point, I was thinking, damn, it would be cool to go 9v9, 10v10,
Mm.
11v11. And then we had those Legions event mode. And one of our, I can give it up to him as well. Uh, Probably a name you guys do not know. Maybe you encountered him or whatnot. Drunken Monkey was his name. He was in THC as well. And he was so
Mm-hmm.
hyped about THC getting to that point. Like, as we grew, we got quite few members. He said, I can imagine, he was being really proud. I can imagine when it was Legion's event, I can imagine all the THC running the lobbies, blah, blah, blah. And once, when there were Legion's event mode, once there were like two teams of three of THC people, and we basically tried to do that. How's it called? Street lobby, lobby
Like
snipe to
stream
get into
sniping,
the
stream
same.
sniping, right?
No, no,
Mm.
no, no. Lobby snipe
Oh,
to
okay,
get
right.
into the same lobby at the same time,
Yeah, yeah.
and we got that, and we got into the same team. So in pubs, we kind of ended up 68C players from the same clan against, I don't know, few of one player from that clan, one player from that, and some randoms, blah blah blah.
So you made a BTEC
And
Legions.
yeah, so we kind of had this, and I was like, damn, that would be so cool if we can always do that against really good players, against other clans. Then it came up to wars. It was THC versus Omega. Me and Nightmare organized it together for quite some time. Then we invited Cobra. Cobra was a really good team back then. That was the height of Cobra with Tech,
Yeah.
Clev, Orzo. They even lost one war game against Omega. I do have to say Omega had one player more. It was 10v9, but still, props to Omega for winning. Mm, so we had basically friendly wars. And then at one point, Omega people asked me, one of them was nowadays the owner of AKM, Vivid Killer. Back then, it was something Omega Super Nugs. They asked me
Mm.
if we would do a league together. It was like before Arc fell down the first time, and it was called ICVL, International Clan Wars League. THC was in it, Omega was in it, and then we were starting to invite teams.
I think Clans League sounds better.
Lucy, yeah,
Got a bit more.
Lucifer was there. Then a kid from Arc staff, I forgot his name. Um, and two or three Omega peeps. Everything that came off that ICVL in the span of 2 months, and as soon as I saw they wanna like run it on their own agenda, not listening to any of the ideas that I brought, or like just doing their own thing, I stepped away from it. I said, okay, good luck. Whatever happens, happens. The only thing that they amassed to was, I think, two Legion scrims with three teams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, two Legion scrims with three teams.
Is this
We
like
left that.
another? I was there and it was going well. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying when I left, it went to shit.
I'm basically saying that.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Fair enough.
I mean, it was shit to begin with, and I left it as shit. Like, so I don't know. We just didn't see eye to eye, as they say. I had a talk with Vivid long after, and he brought me his point of views. I said, yeah, it didn't come through, and it is as it is. And then a few months later, there is a Facebook post, which is the scariest clan, and as Fuse just mentioned, IFF was voted the most scariest clan. The second one was THC, etc., etc., etc. Then I
Damn.
thought, oh my God, where are the Supreme players? Where are the Cobra players? So I invited, after a few months of hiatus of doing no wars, IFF to determine the best or the most feared clan, and it was IFS versus THC. We won, and it kind of snowballed from there. Inside of 2 3 months, we did like 15 friendlies, won 12 of them. It was kind of a I don't know. Everyone was interested. Everyone wanted to do wars. Everyone wanted to do against THC first. I don't know why, because I guess we were like the team to beat. Remember, Intoxicated versus
Oh
THC,
yeah, definitely.
the
Yeah.
remarkable turn around. I even have a clip when I got you in the building. When I saw your point of view, Winter, you were already out of the building. In my point of view, I slashed you in the building for the
Yeah, it sounds
last.
about 99% of the times
Yeah,
I die. Yeah, that
Yeah.
checks out. Yep. Yeah, did you probably see me throw my headset across the fucking room after that as well, didn't
yeah,
you?
yeah,
You
yeah.
can
No,
imagine.
that was one of the points where I said, okay, now I know what he means. But yeah, we founded Clans League. We started with War. Then we did War 2 seasons. Dali joined us immediately on the start of Clans League. Basically, was the backbone with Jan, another founder. Dali helped us first season, and then she got promoted to basically the same level as me and Jan.
Yeah, I have noticed
Second
that
season,
that Dali does a lot for the Clans League server.
yeah,
Like she's always
yeah,
DMing me like, "Yo, where's the team ready?" I'm like,
yeah,
"You're in our clan. You can see our logs. Like you know if the team's
yeah,
ready."
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but like even then, she's
So
still that persistent with us, and like we're in the clan, right? So I can only imagine how she is with other people. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of
yeah, yeah, it's
that.
not as easy. But we're trying to ease up the whole process. I'll never forget Fuse one thing back then. I remember. I'll just add this and finish my monologue.
Mhm.
Fuse said, "I'll never see leagues, as in big teams, 9v9s, 10v10s, whatever, or legions working out, because the problem with scheduling or getting the organization side of the teams up would be horrendous. Sometimes people have
Yeah,
problems
yeah,
getting
yeah.
Yeah, it
three
is
players for a
genuinely
squad.
incredible
Yeah.
that you guys can
So
like do what you do and make it work. Like that's why I'm relatively
exactly.
Yeah,
impressed by it because
100%.
like it's one thing hosting like a scrim of like person teams because you can always just sub people out pretty easily. But when you got to get a
Yeah.
whole fucking clan together, like yeah, it's a whole different ball game, isn't it?
Exactly. And so it kind of snowballed from there. Season 2, season 3, we added legions. And as you said, going back to the start of the question or first bits of it, we also added legions. War. We are the only league doing that and leaving the quad type of comps and duos to other leagues that are already established or became to be, etc.
Yeah, you
We
found your
want to run,
lane, you know. That's it, and
yeah, our
you do what you
niche
do, and you do it
basically.
good, right? It's what Chaotic was
Yeah,
saying about Arc the other day. It's like they're like super high level combat is like their lane, right? And
true,
C class is like getting as many people as playing as possible, regardless of your level
exactly.
at the game. And like it seems like your league has found its lane of like legions and war, and like
Yeah,
getting scrims going for
and
that.
also giving the I guess that was our me and Dali's and Jan and everyone in Clans League goal to provide so-called a space where these leagues, clans, sorry, these clans in Pop One World are existing, but nobody knows about them. So come to our server, register yourself. You don't need to compete. You can play scrims, whatever, and
Yeah.
show how good your clan is.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the
Basically.
best recruiting process we have in Prime, isn't it? Is by getting people in Legion scrims.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True.
So, Dali, what's it like for you, like organizing it all? Tell us how stressful it is and how
Yeah,
much you hate people for it.
this season was a side situation because yeah, this season with Legion was honestly so hard because we tried with to team for clans and I suppose clan take it easy maybe, but in the end was difficult for them and difficult for us to reschedule organize everything. But this season apart in general was a bit more smooth. I started in season one just in the backend and help with the Statbot and spreadsheet and try to set up everything because as for example now the spreadsheet is automatic more or
Yeah,
less.
I bet Statbot really,
Uh,
really helps your life
uh,
a little bit there, doesn't it?
yeah,
Oh,
but
you
in
don't
the
even.
first season
Yeah.
wasn't like this. and I just have to do it, everything manually.
I think that's insane. Like you,
During
like
yeah,
I can't imagine
the
that.
season was insane,
I feel so
and
sorry for you having to ever do
yeah,
that. It's like when I look back on like typewriters, I'm like fucking hell, like you make a mistake, like what was the point? Like just like there's no point. Like but then when a computer came, I'm like okay, this makes sense now, right? And it feels like that with the Statbot and no Statbot. It's like well you know fucking hours of work compared to like oh look it's just fucking done, boom, easy.
I I
yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to just add here big props to Jaw. I don't know to all the viewers in your chat.
Shout out to I'm John,
That
guys. Okay.
yeah, really big shout out to Amjaw.
Yeah.
Shoutcasters
Absolutely.
know what amazing work he did with the shoutcasting tool. What people do not know, maybe yet, at least from what we're trying to push out in Clans League, Jaw did also huge changes on the Statbot itself. Uh,
Absolutely.
the commands that you guys do not need or see yet, but makes our life easier on the other side, on the back end, knowing okay, this player played for this team, he cannot play, because before Clans League became to be, players were changing clans, especially on the highest level, like every 2 weeks. 1 week you saw a player in Supreme, 2 weeks later he was in Cobra, the week after in Apex, etc., etc.
Clan slags, basically. They get
Yeah, yeah,
around,
yeah.
yeah.
With the restrictions, commands, laws inside with the Statbot, what Jaw did, improved, and added on later on is something you guys do not see. But he not only he made the shoutcasting tool better, he made Statbot so much better now than it ever was before. Like for the whole community, for every league out there using Jaw Statbot. So big props to him, big respect to him.
Yeah, we might have to
Without
have him
that,
on the
Yeah,
show at some point.
absolutely. In the
you should
season one,
definitely get Amja on the show. It's a completely new level of backhand shit that nobody wants to fuck with.
Yeah,
Imagine having Clans League with screenshots like in
no.
the old day in Arc.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Don't want to
no
imagine
way,
that, thank you very much, yeah. Don't really want to do
no
that.
way. No, was impossible with screenshot. And in the season one, we Joe helped us, and we helped Joe to do kind of the beta test of the auto scoring in the start board. And from season one to today,
True.
he improved a lot every single part. For example, the stats, the card that
Oh yeah, the
we can
cards, yeah,
see
they
in the
weren't a thing, were they?
Discord.
Yeah, even now he's
Uh,
still improving
the
it, isn't he? Like with all the signs in Metro, he's learnt to get all that going. Like, yeah, I know it's like he doesn't stop, bro. Like I don't know what he's been taking, but he is a
He does it
machine.
on the side. He has a full family life. A really nice guy. Always open to everyone. Uh, when you write to him as a noob, he will help you out if you need something Statbot
Yeah,
wise or whatnot. The his availability for the community is hands down
unreal.
respect.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've definitely noticed that before. Okay, well, before we go on to the next question, I feel like we might need a cheers. Just because I don't know if you guys are drinking, but you're probably not. But I
I
fucking
can
am.
get a limoncello from Dali. I'll actually get it. Yeah.
oh my god, oh my god, I wanna share it here now, but I can't.
Wait, is it like in a can?
Hmm?
Fuck, he's AFK. If it's in a can, I want to hear it go. I want to hear it but open.
What are you doing, Danny? Oh my god.
I love the way he was just like, oh yeah, let me just go get a drink. Like, just stops mid podcast, like nah.
Oh my god. Look at Danny, it's broken.
Chat, if you have any questions for Denny or Dali, feel free to put it in the chat, and I'll try and get round to it at the end. If I like
It
you.
is in a bottle, by the way.
Oh,
Not
it's
to
in a
let you
bowl.
know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Anna Fana, let me know. Thank you very much. Also,
Ask
Ferrari,
Denny
thank you
Dali.
for the follow. And Smile. About the favorite ticket? No, I won't be. There's no need to go
Ooh,
into tickets unless you care. But you can go into tickets if you own. But
No, let's not do
the
that
if you
because
do
link.
have
we're
a
barely
favorite
through the
ticket, you
fucking
can. Yeah, no.
questions.
Yeah, no.
If you want to take us away on the next one.
As you
I
want. Or
Cheers,
go ahead and
guys.
do that.
just
Oh,
all
go on. I'll do a
helps
quick
All right.
cheersy.
well.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, chat. To all you drinking at home.
Cheers.
You fucking alcoholics. Right. Right. Where we at?
All right.
Damn.
Now the important bit's out of the way.
Okay.
Drinking.
I might
Um,
I might ask that you guys. Okay. I love the passion. Right. Maybe we make the answers a little bit more concise, just purely because we've got a lot to get through. We're like 4 questions in, and we're like. Yeah, we're like 40 minutes
Go
into the
ahead.
cast.
Go ahead.
But,
Yeah.
like,
It's
yeah,
30 minutes
don't
in.
stop
Yeah.
answering. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, go on, Fuze. Do your thing.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and involve a few things in one, just because they're all kind of the same thing.
Agree.
First of all, what is it like running Clans League? Which we've kind of all touched on a little bit. Maybe we can go more into depth a little bit. Maybe not drag it out that far, but we can go into it. So, what's it like running the league? What's your favorite thing about the league? And then, kind of, what do you want to change in the future? Is there anything you want to do?
Mm-hmm. Dali, will you take this one, or should I'll make it short, basically, and you can build up on that if you have anything to add. It kind of it's. I'm not gonna lie. The clan leaders, the representatives, the people in charge of their clans, helping the teams out, are really super helpful. Trying to do the utmost, making sure that the players designed to play that weekend are show up. The most favorite thing
Mhm.
about the clans league that I like is finally a platform for clans to battle it out to see which clan is the best. No more draft making or whatnot back in the day. Yeah, we would beat you guys. No, we were better. Blah blah blah. Get on the field. Bring your best 10, best 9.
Fucking prove it.
And let's see. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, basically, I thought the same. Clans League is actually the center of the clans, and the best thing in the Clans League in season 1 is when clan win a session or a season. It's not just 9 people that say we won, but there is the whole clan all around and that can say we won.
Yeah, they're like bringing it
So the
home.
9 people and the 20, 30, I don't know, people all around that look that can follow the clan on Twitch, that leave the clan and the community more. So I think this is the best thing. I knew, for example, BRS maybe they join all together on big screen and watch Twitch
True,
and the clan and
true.
all the
Okay.
season all together in big screen, like I don't know, like
Like a
some
like a real
other
team.
sport.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really
Yeah,
cool, to
yeah,
be
like
yeah.
fair.
like other
Mm.
sport event, maybe football or basketball or I don't
True,
know.
true. Any other sports? Yeah.
Uh,
Now you
I
remind me.
mean,
Go
the
ahead, Ali. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. As in the real life, you maybe look football and you have your favorite team, and when the team win, you say we won, and it's the same
mm.
for Clans League.
True,
And it's not only a team, but there is the whole community around a single team and the whole community all together
true.
in
I
Clans
think that's
League.
like a
So
really
I think
nice
this is
answer. There could have been a lot
Yeah.
of other things said there, but you're like, the team spirit is like my answer. I think that's like really, really wholesome answer to give
It
there.
is. If you know, like in squad, you have 3 players. No, some from the same clan might come and cheer for them in the chat, whatnot.
Yeah, it's not
But
the same.
every member
Mm.
of the
Yeah,
chat of the clan will come to the chat and support their team. These micro communities. I just want to add here. I just remembered when Dali was saying about the VRS spirit. I'll never forget. Omega sadly not. It's basically a dead clan now. Only like 1 or 2 members. Nightmares there. Season 2, Omega was pulling up big scores, big results. They finished third overall, I think, or fourth. I can't remember. But I'll
third.
never forget the game when they won against VRS 3-2. The last game, the fifth decisive game, Nightmare was after the game crying on the stream
Oh, do you know what?
after they won.
I've
Yes,
been there,
He
I
was
bro.
so
remember it
I've
he
very
was
been
well.
so
there. Like
he was
I've
so
no, go on. Sorry.
exhausted emotionally.
All,
It meant so much
yeah,
to him.
in
And
the
when I
stream,
saw
you can
that,
see all the
because I
passion
know
for.
Nightmare leaves Omega. He founded Omega, and his team winning against one of the favorites. It meant so much to him. I heard it in his voice when they pushed for the last
Mm.
one. It meant so much to him.
Yeah.
It meant a world to him.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there with Echo finals and stuff. I've been in tears over Echo before. Like we would be like neck and neck, and like the team would finally pull ahead, and then like we'd throw, and then it'd be like, oh shit, we're back on it. And like by the end of it, if it's like such a close game, and like then
Wow.
we'll lose or something, and I've literally cried over this fucking game before, and
Wow.
like broken
Wow.
down to
Nice.
fucking tears. But not like
Wow.
in a really sad way, in like a really like I'm
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
passionate about it.
Yeah.
It's like
True.
fuck, like
I
it's
just
so
want to add
close.
here then the highest peak I got ever from this game, like adrenaline wise, was the season one THC versus WWW when we lost 3-2. We took up the lead 1-0, then it was 2-1 for WW. Then we fought it out in farmlands, upper farmlands. And then Duncan was back then in THC first game. All team did good, but in farmlands, Duncan pulled out like a solo magic event. DT out. Everyone was coming to the fucking barn, rezzing. They were coming out. Duncan was just
Slapping
downing,
them.
deleting
It's
people.
like that.
It
It's like
was
that
two
meme where the
two.
guy's like,
Exactly,
with
exactly.
the,
Like
and then
fucking kung fu.
yeah,
2-2. Last game, last zone, going to what's it called? Saloon area. The yeah, what's it called? The saloon area.
Frontier.
The
Oh wait, so
Frontier.
yeah,
Yeah,
Frontier,
Frontier?
is it
yeah.
Frontier?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. WWW was posted on Saloon, like 4 or 5 of them. Ping Pongage, calling like really good players, Abstract, really good team back then. We stormed in 6, 7 of us from the left side, pushed them out, got 5 of them out. It was like basically 7v4. And then the next 2 minutes are basically a blur for me. It was so much intense, so much fighting. I died to zone. And when I took the headset off, like you just said, I didn't cry, or I was just so filled with this unbelievable energy, this adrenaline.
yeah.
Winter, I can't describe it. That was like the
It
peak
is
of
such a
for me.
unique experience. I
Well,
know exactly what you mean.
the game, oh my god, like it was so crazy. And eventually WW won. They were first Fans League War season winners, and props to them. Always a great clan to play against.
Mm.
Okay, well, do you know what? I'm gonna segue off of Mario's question here. But are there any big changes coming up in next season of Clans League? And when? Well, I won't. Fuck the last part. Fuck you, Mario. But yeah, is there anything big changes or anything you got planned for the future that we should know about or that you can say?
Yeah, Dali's building up a presentation team tool. Dali, if you want to kick it off, that's something me and her were talking about the last year. Basically, we want to bring more of the sports feel to the games we see in real life, in basketball, football, whatever sport you choose, and also kind of help our shoutcasters ease up their part of the job presenting the players. It's something that's really magnificent. Dali, if you want to kick it off, it's all your. This is your field.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I build a little program, nothing so complicated, but as in television, maybe we can see graphics that show the team and the roster or something like this. And I did the same for Clans League at the moment. We are testing it in work season. Probably it will become official for every shoutcaster in CL. And next step, I've already talked it with Chaotic for Arc, and I wanna open it for other leagues. And the goal is just make population one or our community more. I don't know, upgrade the entertainment because it's there should be funny for who play, funny for who organize like us, and funny for the viewers, of course.
That sounds really interesting. I can't wait to like actually see that come out. It'd be interesting to see how
Besides
that
that,
changes like streaming and stuff.
yeah, it will allow shoutcasters to really know, no more second-hand guessing. I think this is Winter. He plays for Prime. I think this is Mario. I think he plays for RBL. Basically, this engine that is developing will allow shoutcasters to put it up on the screen, and the Statbot is in cohesion with this small
Yeah.
engine that Dali made. Basically, the registered team at that moment playing or on the battlefield will be named out with their
Yeah,
in-game names.
exactly. Maybe if
No more
between
second-hand guessing.
exactly if between game one or two, a team change player with this roster show, where I don't know how to call it.
Roster, yeah.
The streamer can update it and and understand oh my god,
Who left? Yeah.
understand the player who left and who come in.
Yeah.
So it's not just graphics, but it's out of date thanks to the Statbot, thanks to the information we have, and is everything is always update for the right information.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I think like it'd be really cool. I think like like and I like the fact that you're gonna make it like open source essentially. So like all the other leagues can use it. I think that's really cool.
Besides that, no real changes
Yeah,
except. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
I was, I was, I was gonna like further like Pub One. Even it's fun to play, it's fun to like to be involved, but you kind of want it to be entertaining. There's no point doing this kind of stuff. There's no point making the league and having people playing in it if people aren't gonna kind of enjoy watching it and playing in it. So kind of the quality of life of that kind of like the cast and the game is it's just really like it's interesting that you're going this far into building something that's gonna make it better for everyone, like the casters, the people,
Mm-hmm.
and the people playing as well. Um, yeah, I just wanted to add.
Yeah, I agree with you, Fuse. I think we are looking at more from our also personal view, I guess. You, me, Winter, Dali as well, and some other players somewhat have more options now with other games. But I believe there is a new generation of Pokemon players coming that we even do not know of, but are interested in joining the comp scene. So at some point they will enter that comp scene, and when they have like a platform to present themselves, being Arc, Clans League, or any of the other leagues, it will be there. We are trying to automate it. We had some huge problems this last season, first time since Clans League, with the rescheduling. As Dali said, she had a lot of work in the background, but we're gonna try to minimize the work we have with it, so players can basically play and the viewers can enjoy the good quality games, I guess.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
before
it's
we
pretty
go on
good.
to the next
Yeah.
question, I think we need a quick cheers break. As Mario said, beer now. I'm thirsty. Based. Best comment in chat so far. So get your lemonada, Denny, and I'll get my
Lemonada. Oh my God,
lemonada
this
or whatever. I
lemonada
don't
is
know what it's
strong.
called. Don't at me.
Limoncello. It's like
Oh, limoncello.
lemon,
My
lemon liquor.
bad.
I got it from Dali. She brought it to me when she visited me last time.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, I have
it's
seen.
funny.
Yeah.
I have to visit you in UK, guys, and
Do you know what?
I
If
have some gift.
if that HTTA meetup actually ends up happening, you should definitely come to that because I'll be at that.
Yeah.
I'll be
Nice.
drinking my
Yeah,
cocktails with
same
all
here.
the rednecks drinking beer. Oh god. Right. Anyway, cheers, chat.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, guys.
It is definitely past Denny's bedtime. Yeah, yeah.
It's a little bit past Dane's bedtime, but he's staying up for us,
He's
guys.
staying up a
Okay.
little bit.
We won't keep
Yeah.
him longer than the hour. Don't worry. But
I have a couch here. If I fell asleep, just tuck me in, you know?
yeah, I might mute you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you start
What?
snoring, if you start doing old man things like on the fucking sofa, you know.
I'll beatbox snore. Don't worry.
Can you give us a demonstration of beatbox snoring real quick, just so everyone understands?
I'll have to fall asleep. You know, it's like.
Oh, listen, I'm happy. If you can beatbox fucking snore, you can pass out right now on the sofa, okay? I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right. Is the cheers break ended?
Oh, yeah, we're done with our cheers. You can continue hosting now, yeah.
good. Yeah, you want me to continue hosting?
Yeah, do your job, bitch.
All right. Okay, we're gonna move away from Clans League now just a little bit. I think we've spoke more than enough about Clans League.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the best clan in the world, Prime. How did Prime happen?
What did Prime happen to
Yes,
be?
good
Dali?
question. Dali?
Or you want me to
Uh,
start? I'll just be quick about it. No. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Then
it's
he's always quick.
happened just as a group of friends that wanted play together, stay together, and yeah, we made a Discord server. We was I don't know, maybe 10, maybe less in the beginning, 7 people. Someone left a clan, someone was already in another clan, but we started not with the idea to make a clan, but just to stay together and play together. And at some point, with the Clans League, with competition and something, we was and we are a player that like competition, honestly. And yeah, we started to talk about a clan. We started to talk about a name. I don't remember how we say Prime. Probably was just the name of the server, so random, and we liked it in the end.
Fair enough.
I made the logo. We talked like 2 or 3 weeks about how to make the logo, but in the end, everyone liked this one, which is the color. What was funny
Yeah, it looks
in
good
the
to be fair.
beginning, and we take a lot of time. We started like in I don't know August, and we become public like 4 or 5 months later, something like this. We take it our time, step by step, as we like, and in the beginning was so funny just to play as Prime without say we are Prime, and everyone are like, who are this that one? Because we started with Legion Screams, and yeah, in the end
It sounds like
we
it
made
kind of just developed really organically then. Just like, oh, we're just friends playing. Oh, you know, maybe we can put a name to it.
prime
It's just like
time and
naturally.
something other name like
May
this.
Yeah.
May I just ask, is
And
Agro still in the chat or no?
Yeah, Aggro's
Yeah.
Aggro's there.
Because he's probably punching the air somewhere.
Yeah,
I need to.
he's in all caps.
Definitely.
Yeah, look, I will quote him in all caps.
Yeah,
I
go
wonder
ahead.
how we came to the name Prime in all
I
capitals.
knew it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to add because, as I said, I thought Agro's punching the air somewhere. I'll just add on Dali's story that basically Agro made a deep research on the Google, typing in few ideas that he had,
oh
and
yeah, I remember
he
now.
came, he
Sorry,
came, he came up with the name Prime besides some other names. But yeah, basically we decided for Prime.
So it was all Aggro.
And that's the name was Agro, yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, credit where
Right.
credit's due, I guess. But it's also
Yeah.
Aggro, so fuck you.
He almost flipped up because one of the other clans tried to take the name.
Oh.
And when Agro challenged him to a 1v1, it was like
that doesn't fucking surprise me at all, bro. That is the most aggro way of dealing with things ever, bro. Just be like, yo, fucking 1v1 me for it. 1v1 me for it. Let's go. I'll have you.
Yeah, because as Dali said, we were not public, but he was like, we're going public right now. Like, I'm not waiting even a second. And I'm like, how did he came with the name? And he's like, maybe I mentioned it in the customs, you know, and
Oh god, aggro, you fucking spoon. That's fucking funny though.
All right, Winter, do you want to answer a few questions?
Answer? You mean ask?
Ask padding
I mean, I
questions.
can do
Right?
if you want. Yeah.
You can answer a few if you want. Go on then.
Oh, go on then. Anyone got any
Um,
questions for me?
What is What is your opinion on Showdown? Let's do that. Go
What's
on.
my opinion on Showdown? I fucking love
Yeah,
it.
go on.
I think it's a really good
From
game.
Winter.
I think the devs need to spend a little bit more time fixing bugs. But to be fair, it's quite new, so I'm not too like stressed about that right now. If we're like once we get like 6 months in and we haven't got bug fixes, I'd be a bit more concerned. But there's already a few patched and probably more to come. So I think it's a really good game. I think it's a completely different thing to Pop, right? I don't think they're
What
comparable.
are we talking about? Contractors?
Yeah, Showdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a completely different ball game, and I don't think it's going to be a Pop killer. But I think Pop should take this and realize that they have their lane of like this Fortnite style of combat, and they shouldn't try to push Contractor Showdown's lane. They both got their things, and if you try and make a game something that it's not going to work out. So yeah, I quite like the games as they are right now, and I think that there's just bug fixes really.
Yeah, definitely. And going on from there, Denny, Dali, do you have any idea what's going on? I know, Denny, you've played quite a bit of Showdown, but do you have any thoughts on it? Oh,
Yeah, Denny's been
About
carrying me.
Showdown itself or
Yeah.
the games between like Showdown and Pop One?
No, just Showdown.
The game is great. It has some audio bugs, I would say, and some minor other bugs, but besides that, it's quite polished. Knowing that I don't know, I tried some other VR games when they were in, try to say it, beta.
Beta.
Oh
Beta.
my god, version, and Showdown came out completely fine. I remember, oh damn, that swayed me to like, and yeah,
I'm there.
Get your bitch ass back over there.
my bad. For example, Ghost of Tabor, when it came out, it still had so much bugs that I just left the game until like lately, tried it again, and the game has so much improved since its release.
That's good, to be fair.
Contractors
Yeah,
is gonna
definitely.
has a bright future definitely, because I see the dev team really being there for the community. I don't know. I don't remember
Yeah.
Big Bugs doing things as Contractor does.
Yeah. I think it's nice that the one of the devs on it actually streams the game quite like frequently. Like you'll see him playing it all the time, right?
Definitely.
I think that's a really, really important thing is
Oh
that
my
he's
God,
in
sorry,
there
guys.
with us, basically. I think that's a really cool
Just
aspect.
checking the
Yeah.
room, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, Dali, do you have any opinion? Or
Just quickly, can I just point out?
Yeah, I tried a bit Showdown. I was in the alpha and in the beta too. I think they did that. They are doing an amazing work. It's close to Population One, but a different game than Population One. So I think now there is a big hype on Contractor Showdown, and it is right because, as I said, it's a very good game. But I think some kind of people will stay in Population One. Other kind of people maybe will prefer Showdown. Population One big box have to learn a lot about the developer of Contractor Showdown because they are so close to the community. In the Discord server, they talk a lot. They ask feedback. Um, they are so close to the community and they listen to the community. And Population One are missing this part, in my opinion. Big box, not Population One. And I suppose it will help a lot to understand what it not working in Population One and what they can improve.
Yeah, I mean, I
But,
hope they take a bit of inspiration from Showdown in that sense, right? Rather than trying to copy the game in other ways. I hope they're kind of like, oh, you know, the devs are really involved and they kind of really react to the community, and they're like, oh, this is maybe why the game's getting better. Like, yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. We can only dream, huh, Dali?
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
and contractor, they are so close to the community, they are so close to the streamer. And if you look, population one community is amazing. There is a lot of league for esport, a lot of streamer. Look at again about Joe that made the Statbot, made the viewer tool, and an amazing work and not a single word from Big Box. So yeah, probably they have to improve this part, in my opinion.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
yeah, definitely. Um, Speaking about Pop One and what they need to work on, what do you think is the main issue? Like Showdown are doing really well, and Pop One are a bit iffy. So what could Pop One do to kind of take that kind of lead in the fight to kind of keep the players? What do you think?
So I have this. I'm also in the playtest group. Let's say. I cannot talk
Oh,
about
you
a lot of
can
stuff due
now.
to the.
You can now.
Yeah, that they've
They
released it
released
earlier,
the they
so
released
you
the
can.
announcement. So yeah, pop free.
Okay,
Well, I
true,
was gonna
true,
get
true,
onto
true,
that in a minute, but yeah,
true. Um, the one of the things that I noticed also even in those groups or in those chats, I noticed quite some, not a lot, but every now and then I read a comment, increase the player base, increase the player base. Why do we only have 18 players, 6 teams in pubs from 24 possible? Um, I think if they manage to bump that up to 30, 40, I don't know, because we saw on contracts that 60 players is possible. They bumped that up to 30, 40 players. It would be more interesting. I think that's one of the things that would make Pop One more crazy.
yeah. I mean, also
Eh,
pop's like Contracts is a super like high res game. Like it's so photorealistic. So like I can't imagine why they couldn't do that for pop. That's like a more of an animated kind of like less well done game in that sense.
mm.
So yeah, it is frustrating. I agree. That's a really good takeaway. What do you think, Daddy? What do you think's the biggest problem with pop right now?
The what repeat?
What's the
Sorry,
biggest problems with
in
Pop One,
population.
basically? Yeah, yeah. What's holding them
If you
back
could change
in
one
a
thing about the
better
game,
game?
what would it be?
At the moment, my personal big problem with population one is I have to do reset voice every single match.
You have to reset voice every single game.
Yeah, every single game. It's so stressful because if I do a set voice in the lobby, it doesn't work in the game, so I have to do it in the game. And so I start without the teammate voice. So I have two options, or just jump down without teammate voice, or just take a vote just to reset voice. And after 3 or 4 game, I give up. I just too much stressful, and
Yeah,
I like it, and I like Population One, just because it's a easy game, more or less. You have not too much to learn. You The mechanics and the flow of the game flow was kind of easy. So when you just want an evening without stress, without think, just play Population One, and yeah, no problem. In this month, yeah, I have a problem. So
yeah. I so like
um,
the bugs, right, is the main thing.
it's not. Yeah,
Mm.
I played Population One because it was easy and because was the no thinking moment, and now it's not like this. Um, but as I said before, a lot of people will stay in Population One because there is not too much to understand and think about it. Contractors, as you say, was so real, so realistic,
Yeah,
and you have to learn about contracts. You have to learn about blueprint, about chip, about attachment,
yeah.
and I love it. I love this part, but a lot of people just
Don't
don't
wanna.
want.
Yeah,
And I have a friend in. I try to play with him in Ghost of Tabor. He did the tutorial, shut down the game, and never come back. just with the story.
Mm.
Yeah, because Ghost of Tabor is even more complicated
Yeah,
than
it's too much for some people.
Showdown. A lot of things to do, things to understand, things to learn. I spent like some day on the Ghost of Tabor wiki to understand everything, but I love it. I love this kind of game. It's just different. A lot of people will stay in Showdown because they like the realistic game. A lot of people will stay in Population 1 because they want like something like Fortnite, so easy, so yeah, smooth.
Yeah, I think that's good criticism. To be fair, I think they're both really good
Mm.
criticisms. Fuze, what do you think is the biggest issue with the game? Go on. I'll let you answer a question.
I mean, there's I don't disagree with anything being said. I get the meta is quite bad as well. I think because I'm in Diamond Division. I'm not good at the game, but I'm not bad.
You're definitely bad. You're shit, actually.
Okay, maybe bad. But yeah, the meta's just a bit mess. Like the SMGs and the build problem. There's a load of stuff like I could fix the
Yeah, the
game
builds.
in every department. Like just like one small like change the meta, change the builds, change the net code, and change this. Like there could be a thousand things that I could change that would make the game better. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's still fun. Like you said, it's still fun. It's easy to play. You just jump on, mess about kind of thing. Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff to be improved. I think builds piss me off the most
Yeah.
I
personally.
think
So I think
I would agree here with builds. Like even if they made builds stronger, like they were before, the meta, the SNGs wouldn't affect people so much.
Yeah.
yeah,
If
true. Yeah.
Yeah. And like
the
yeah,
build,
and
yeah.
also rockets would be less annoying. Things like that. Yeah, I could totally see. Like buffing builds would probably be a W.
Oof, builds. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Good times.
Before we finish up, have we got any questions from chat? I did see one earlier that
Yeah, from
Anna.
Mario.
Oh, I'm
No,
Mario.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone else got any
Basically.
questions? You have like 1 minute, and then you can go fuck yourself after that. To be honest. And directed at Denny and Dali. How many drinks have you had tonight? Fuck you, bro. That's how many.
I basically had one big shot of limoncello. That's it.
Denny had one big mouthful. That's what Denny had.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Anna
Okay.
asked, will with the new map being released, will there be any Clans League activity on the new map, or is it also going to stay on the evolving?
Good question.
Or have you
Yeah.
not even
We
thought
haven't
about it?
even really thought about it, to be honest. I guess I don't know what's the primary mode gonna be, but from what I understood, Phoenix map is gonna be its own map. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably we will
When's
stay
the
in what?
release due? When's the Phoenix map
I
coming
think
to?
it's next month, but
6th June.
6th of June, yeah. But
Yeah,
they did the announcement today about it, so.
Yeah.
yeah, probably we have to check with Joe too because new map means new dynamics,
Oh, yeah.
means stuff with Statbot. So the score is kind of the same, but different, probably different game, different things that Statbot has to do. So it's not official, but I suppose we will stay in the evolution map for season 4 for the war season because we end the Legion. Now there is the war season. And let's see the situation at the beginning of season 5.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, Fuse, any last comments?
I do have one for me, bro. Even though this is very biased, I can just quickly add this in. If any of you play Veil at all, do you have any thoughts on Veil at all?
No, I don't have any thoughts on Whale. I haven't played the game. I just know they had a big tournament, 1 year ago, esport,
And then it died.
then it
Then it
supposedly
died.
died.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
died. Fuck
I
Veil.
agree. Game's bad. Lots of money though. Um, Hey, bro, your questions are stupid. Shut the fuck. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Based.
Anyways, okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I don't have any more questions. Do you have any more questions that you can ask me or Winter or?
I would just set one question for you both. How did you guys came along with the podcast today? I find it refreshing.
Do
Uh,
you know what? We did
how?
try this a while ago, but it didn't end up
We
working
did.
out. But I feel like what we did was we set unrealistic expectations. We tried to do weekly, and we were like trying to do too much. And like, I don't know about you, I'm a busy fucking man, and weekly just wasn't it. And also I don't think I think we had too many people on when we did it the other time.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had like the whole of Ivy and like Echo people.
Yeah, I
all
think there's just
all
too
on.
much going on. And I think we've really found our lane here of like 1, 2, maybe 3 guests on, and we like really get to know them, right? It's great to have like pairs like you guys that like you both run Clancy. It's like you both are in Prime. There's a lot of connection there. It's good to have people like that, on. Yeah, I quite like that. But I don't think we'll ever go back to
Mhm.
interviewing loads of people at the same time.
It's a good format. How many monthly do you do? Like,
Well, we're
not
trying to do, so we're doing every 2 weeks. We're doing the podcast
okay.
every other Thursday. I would like to go to every week, but I'm not going to do it until I feel confident that I can do it.
I agree. Just go
Yeah.
slowly, like small steps, right?
Yeah, because I really do
Yeah.
enjoy doing
And
this, to be honest. I don't know about you, Fuze, but it's like I enjoy
oh
these
no, yeah, it's great.
conversations.
I think also with the every like 2 a month, if I would rather spend two a month with like an hour long podcast, like going in depth with 2 people and then doing every one every week and just skipping over stuff.
True,
Yeah,
true.
and not
It's more,
like,
you can
yeah.
consider more on quality than quantity. True, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, someone
No, I
asked,
think it's a
Denny,
good format. Yeah, go ahead.
Denny, so how many years have you got left? Because obviously we know you're getting on.
Last time I spoke with the doctor, he said maybe a year or 2,
Ah,
but that
shit.
was like 10 years ago.
Oh,
So
shit,
I don't
okay.
know. I
Oh,
don't
Well,
know.
so
I don't
when you
know.
were like 80, he told
could
you
be at
that.
any minute now.
Yeah, yeah. It could be
Yeah.
any minute. It could be next 10 more years. I don't know. The doctors are
It's
also
a
just
really good time
humans.
just to kick him from the
It,
world. Oh, he died. Oh, shut up. Oh, God. Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up there. Fuse,
Yeah.
do you want to do a little outro?
I would just say thank you guys
oh,
for having us.
Thank you for coming on
Also,
as well.
yeah,
again,
thank you for coming on.
almost started speaking German. Also, thank you for the chat, and thank you for everyone in Pop One community trying to make it better. I'm Joe. Big shout out.
Big shout out to
All the
Angel.
leagues, Clans League staff, Boots, Gabe, leadership, Jan. Thank you guys for being as you are.
Do you guys have any
and thank you for the players.
Do you guys have any TikToks or anything you want to like quickly give a shout out to?
Clans League TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
Clans
the
League
only
one. Alright, check out the Clans League TikTok, guys. I'll post that on my server today at some point if Denny remembers to send me it.
Yeah, and Denny's OnlyFans. He doesn't want to share that, but I'll put
No,
that.
Denny's
I can't,
OnlyFans would definitely put a link
only
into that.
subscriptions, no freemium.
No
okay?
free content, but I'm sure everyone in
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
will happily pay for that.
Yeah. If you don't have the money, let me know. So
Get the money
Yeah.
somehow. Quick Gluck 6000. Easy.
Only
Just wear
friends,
around
right?
everything.
Only friends. Did you guys say only friends, not only?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Wink.
Okay, well,
I
thanks for
go
coming on,
now.
guys.